Hey there, let me show you some of the assets that we're going to include in the sale of List Now Sell Fast and Listing Buddy. I think for the smoothest transition, we should likely keep everything intact and just transfer over to you everything. The very first thing that we're going to want to transfer over to you is the Aweber account. Um, the sales funnel is far too complex to not do this unless you just don't want to do it. I have a bunch of different lists. This is from another website that I'll show you here in a second that trickles in some leads. This one does too. The 7-day trial as well. But as you can see, I have many different lists and segmented out with automation depending on what the user does or the customer does determines what list they get put on. So there will be a PDF download for this printout for this list here. So I think the easiest transition would be to just transfer this account over to you, let you put your name and billing information in it, and it's just going to be the easiest. So that's that. And this one, at this rate, I'm paying about $49 a month for the for this many users or the subscribers. So anyway, let's move on and take a look at on the inside of the dashboard where the members area and blog resides. So let's go take a look at that now. One of the things that I use quite a bit is what they call Hybrid Connect, and it is an opt-in form pop-up that is very cool, and it's already pre-configured and set up. But as you see here, I've got several of them already set up. So we would include Hybrid Connect, and that's a $97 value. Also SEO Presser for on-page optimization for blog posts and things of that nature. So that is a $97 value as well. Wishlist Member, which is the membership management website software. So that would also be included. That's a $300 and something value as well. Optimized Press, which between Wishlist Member and Optimized Press is what the members area is built upon. So that would also be included as well, along with Scarcity Samurai. And let me show you what that is. That is a ticker that does a countdown. So I use this quite often whenever I run like a 4-day cash machine or run a sale and put a limited amount of time on that sale to create scarcity and drive the sales. So Scarcity Samurai would also come with this sale of List Now Sell Fast and the blog. FYI, I ran a 48-hour sale and I used Scarcity Samurai on that sale, and I pulled down, I made like almost $900 in less than 48 hours. So it's the Scarcity Samurai definitely works, and it looks great as well. So I would highly encourage you to use that. Also, Evergreen Business Systems is where we host the webinars, and we've got several of them running. I was split testing some different webinars, and also for people, I was retargeting with some ad retargeting with AdRoll, and was sending them to a re-registration page because the people that were retargeted likely had already registered for the 297 webinar, so I had to duplicate that webinar and get them to sign up over here. But this is our primary webinar here, the List Now Sell Fast LNSF 297, and this is a one at $497, which you could try. This was the retargeting one at $297, and this is a webinar re-registration at $297. This one's down here. This webinar here is one for keyword research for realtors, and from time to time I will get rankings for that as well. Evergreen Business Systems is a $500 value. So I would include that and transfer that over to you as well. In addition, I host all of the videos on, most of the videos on Amazon S3, which I would transfer that over as well. Along with, I do have a YouTube channel where all of the videos set as well. Probably the best strategy for that, because I don't want to transfer the YouTube channel over to you, would be for you to have someone download those videos and then install them onto back into the members area. But that's certainly something I can help you with, and we can certainly discuss that. But I would likely transfer over, the Amazon S3 hosting, because sifting through all of this stuff would just be far too difficult to figure out what's where on what pages. It'd just be easier to make the transition over with Amazon S3. And like I said, download the YouTube videos, and let me see what else. In the next video, I'll get into some of the other domains and URLs that we're going to transfer over. So let me just go back to this. So just a quick recap of the tools, assets, plugins, and themes included in the sale. The Aweber account, which is running me $49 a month. Hybrid Connect plugin, which is a opt-in form pop-up that connects with Facebook, and also just a traditional opt-in form for email, name and email. That's $97 one time that I paid for, and that's lifetime membership. Any is multi-site license. SEOPressor, which helps you with your on-page optimization for, let's say if you got a VA or somebody that's going to be posting content on the blog for you. SEOPressor will help them optimize that and make sure you don't over-optimize as well. Great little tool. Wishlist member, $297 one time is what I paid for it. You can see that here. Wishlist member, $297. Multi-site license, so I would just transfer that over to you, and then I would just go get a brand new one. Scarcity Samurai, $97 one time. That's what I paid for it. They might increase the price, we don't know, but it was $97, and I'll include that as well. OptimizePress, $97 one-time fee. I've got a bunch of different domains on that. We'll have to figure that out, but I would certainly want to transfer that over to you. But that's an easy one. We can work that out. Evergreen Business Systems, $500 I paid for that. And that is unlimited webinars. And you can either configure the webinars and copy the HTML and put them on your own hosted domain, or you can have Evergreen Business Systems host them for you, which is what I do. So, but it's $500 value. My Amazon S3 account, it runs me under $10 a month. So just depending on how many people are watching the webinar really determines how much that costs. But we would transfer that over to you, and it's under $10 a month. But I'll get some more accurate figures on that. So let's go take a look at now some of the other assets that were going to be included with the sale, domains and such, and then we'll get into the products.